The No Snack Nutrition Kickstart has now finished. Top point scorers were Steve Gannon, Coach Allison, Sarah Minty, and Stuart Real Siddiqui. Congratulations to you guys and also everyone who took part. I hope that you gained some benefit from this, whether that be a change in your body composition or just some behaviors and habits that you can take forward with your nutrition. From my own side, it's interesting what I learned from this. I talked in the previous video about my reliance on a screen when I'm eating and how I've tried to work my way away from that. But actually the biggest benefit I've gained from taking part in this year's Kickstart, because obviously I've done this multiple times, is in my productivity. What I found is the best way for me to stop myself snacking, because snacking for me is a form of procrastination. It's basically a way of distracting myself from work. It made me get back into the good habit that I had of relying on lists, to-do lists, and also plans for each day. I talk about that in terms of planning your food, but for me, planning my work, my training, my leisure, and actually writing it down and having a schedule, obviously some flexibility there, makes me, first of all, a lot more productive, which generally makes me happier because I come away from each day satisfied rather than feeling like I've wasted my time. And it gets me in those good habits, eating-wise as well. So it's helpful on all fronts. A lot of times we turn up and we go through these Kickstarts expecting one thing to be learned and actually I've learned something completely different. For me, that was really important actually to get back on track. It took a few weeks actually in this Kickstart for me to get that message back into my brain and to get back into those good habits. But I'm really pleased that I took part because it's definitely making a difference in terms of my daily behaviors. And that's not just in terms of my nutrition. If you found some benefits from this, I know I've spoken to some of you either via email or just in person in the box, but please leave some feedback, maybe some things that you can give as advice to people or some things you've benefited from that. And also anything you think you would like to investigate for a future nutrition Kickstart, please send it through. Thanks for taking part and thanks for watching, guys. Any questions, comments, please drop it in the comments or an email, jeremy@crossfitchilton.com.